In the name of Allah, hello students, welcome to our class today. I hope you are doing great as usual. Students, in the before lessons, we had a discuss about the computer's definition, functionalities of computer, and also we had a discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of the computer. In this lesson, students, we will have a discuss about the computer's history or history of computer, and it's the fourth lesson. Students, as you know, the first counting device was used by the primitive people. They used sticks, stones, and bones as counting tools. And also, the human used their finger for counting the devices. As a human mind and technology improved with time, more computing devices were developed. Some of the popular computing devices, starting with the first two recent ones that we will have discussed about all of them one by one. Students, before the starting the computer history one by one, please subscribe our YouTube channel and also follow us in the Instagram and in the Facebook and in the YouTube. Students, the computer's history starts from abacus, and after that introduced the Napier bonus, and after that introduced the Pascaline, and after that introduced the stupid reckoner or Leibniz, and after that difference engine introduced, and after that analytical engine introduced, and after that tabulating machine introduced, and after that differential analyzer, and the last one was the Mark 1 that we will have discussed about all of them one by one. The first one, students, was the abacus. The history of computer begins with the birth of abacus, which is believed to be the first computer and was invented by the Chinese around 4,000 years ago. It was a wooden rock which has metal rods with the bits mounted on them. The bits were moved by the abacus operator according to some rules to perform arithmetic calculations. Abacus is still used in some countries like China, Russia, and Japan. And also, students, as I remember, some shopkeepers used these devices in their shop in the Turkmenistan country. And students, the next one is the Napier bones. Students, it was a manual operated calculating device which was invented by a Scotland mathematician professor John Napier. In this case, they call it this the John Napier because the professor that invented and introduced it, his name was John Napier, and he lived in the 1550 to 1670. In this calculating tool, he used 9 different ivory or bonus marked with the number to multiply and divide it, so the tool became known the Napier bonus. The next one, students, is Pascaline. Students, as you know, the Pascaline is also known as arithmetic machine or adding machine. It was invented between 1642 and 1644 by a French mathematician professor Blaise Pascal. It is believed that it was the first mechanical and automatic calculator. Pascal invented this machine to help his father at text accounting. It could only perform addition and subtraction. It was a wooden box, as you are seeing in the figure, with a series of gears and wheels. When a wheel is rotated one revolution, it rotates the neighbor with a series of windows. It gives one on the top of the wheels or read the totals. The next one, students, was the stupid reckoner or Leibniz wheel. As soon as you are seeing, it has also a gear. It was developed by a German mathematician professor, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, in the 1673. He improved Pascal's invention to develop this machine. It was a digital mechanical calculator, which was called the stupid reckoner, as instead of the gears, it was made of floated drums. The next one, students, is the different engine. Students, in this early 1620s. It was designed by the Charles Babbage, who's known as father of modern computer. It was a mechanical computer which could perform simple calculations. It was a steam-driven calculating machine designed to solve tables of numbers like the logarithms tables. The next one, students, as you are seeing in the figure, the next one is analytical engine. Students, this calculating machine was also developed by Charles Babbage, who's known as father of modern computer. Also, students, here's a question. But the first calculator invented and introduced by the Chinese people, why the world people or the computer science professors are saying that the Charles Babbage is the father of the modern computer, because the Charles Babbage invent and give that month and that map that we are making these computers today, and the mapper or the drawer of the modern computer was the Charles Babbage. Students, it was a mechanical computer that used punch cards as input. It was capable of solving any mathematical problem and strong information as a performant memory. The next one, students, is tabulating machine. Students, tabulating machine, it was invented in the 1890s by Herman Hollerith, an American statistician. It was a mechanical tabulating based on punch cards. It could tabulate statistics and record or sort data or information. This machine was used in the 1890 in the United States Census. Tabulating machine company, which later became International Business Machine, also it started as IBM in the 1924. The next one, students, is differential analyzer. Students, it was the first electronic computer introduced in the US in 1930. It was an analog device invented by Werner Bosch. This machine has vacuum tubes to switch electrical signals to perform calculations. It could do 25 calculations in few minutes. Okay, students, the last one is the Mark 1. Also, students, Mark 1 call it the first computer in the world. The next major change in the history of computer began in the 1937 when Howard Aiken planned to develop a machine that could perform calculations involving large number. In the 1944, Mark I computer was built as a partnership between IBM and Howard. It was the first programmable digital computer. Okay, students, it was our lesson today. Please pay attention to your homework. The first question of your homework is, who is known as father of modern computer? And the next question is, research about the IBM company or International Business Machine Company. And the last one is, research about the computer's history in Afghanistan. Okay, students, it was our lesson today. Have a good time. Good luck. Please solve your homework questions and share with me in the comment.